Hi guys, good to have you all back. I have a big box on my desk. Yes. What's up? Well, this is day 100 of the 100 day project, and these are all the projects that I've made during the past 100 days. Almost everything is in here. There are a couple of items that are not in here because I already gifted them, most of them, to my mom. Yes, and then most of them are also the smaller projects in the journals. Here's Gunter, here's Victoria. I have really small Gretchen over here. And two other journals. Now, what's the plan for today? I just want to go over everything, just sort of reminisce, see what I've been up to for the past 100 days, and tell you a little bit about it. So I hope you have a cup of tea or coffee and a snack. Just relax and enjoy and see which ones you've missed. Maybe you've missed some. Well, I have a playlist so you can catch up. Guys, I'm going to put this on the floor and I'm going to take something out. Let's start. I will try to do this in chronological order. I think I have it figured out, but let's just see. Day one, I made a beautiful masterboard. Not this one, because I've been searching for it and I think I've used it up in another project. We might sort of come across it in some project. I just can't remember, guys. Now, the masterboards I've made in an encyclopedia, I took these out. This is actually a masterboard that I did during the 100 day project, but then on a later date. Masterboards making, one of my favorite things to do. So a masterboard. We started with a masterboard. Very easy. Now also, guys, I have to say, I started out, oh yes, these are 30-minute projects. And then I ended with 1 hour and 12 minutes. I'm sorry. For the next project. Now, you're going to see lots of journals appear and disappear because there are lots of projects in here that I have used in the 100 day project. Yes, this lovely dangle. I do love it. It's so cute, right? Made a dangle. Yeah, this is day 2 with all the lovely colors. Already sort of had a spring journal in mind. Now, day 3, I made beautiful tickets. I used stamp sets, all sorts of stamp sets. And I did some inking, some splattering, some distressing and such. I made a bunch. These are the only 2 that I have left because the other ones I have already used. Now, making tickets and labels is one of my favorite things to do. So really love this video. So this is number 3. Number 4, I made a journal card with a pocket from book pages. Yeah. I did all sorts of decorating. This is 49 and Market with some splattering and such. Some stamping, probably an iced spruce. It's probably the color. You can have it as a journal card, put it in a journal and also have a pocket. Now, Rolodex ABC. Rolodex alphabet, I did 3 or 4. I don't even know. This is the first one I did. Letter J. I had a lot of trouble figuring out what to do with the letter J. Yeah, so I did juniper berry. This is actually a stamp. I did not draw this, guys. No, I'm not that good. No, this is just a stamp that I colored in. And the other one was Joker. There's a tiny real playing card with a Joker, the Jolly Joker on here with lots of orange. Yeah, I think I have 4 more Rolodex. I guess so. Where are we? 5, 6, 7, 7? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Day 6. Keep track, love. Keep track. Very easy pockets from one piece of paper. 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets. Unless you glue it on a page. That will be a big page. Then you have 5 pockets. This looks very complicated. It isn't. It's very easy to do. And I have all different sizes. I did decorate some of them. Put some lace on. These are much smaller ones as well. Love them. Just love them. Day 7. These have been curling a little bit. I'm trying to sort of straighten them out, but that doesn't want to work. These are page edge collages. Yes, have them on the edge of a page. You could do it like so. Have this on the inside or have this on the outside. I would have this on the inside. You can cut them up. These are strippies with snippets. I probably used 1 or 2 of them already, but these are the ones that I still had left. The base is just normal scrapbook paper that we don't really like. Then I made small sort of faux postage stamps or small embellishments, using washi tape that we hardly ever use, stamps that we hardly ever use, on vintage sort of paper, sort of book page paper. Lovely small ones. Don't be stuck, love. There you go. Already used a couple of them for embellishing. These are just small, tiny little embellishment. I really do like them. Now this is absolutely one of my favorites. 9, right? Yes, 9. I have used, these are slide frames. The plastic ones, sort of the vintagey ones. They're not really that old and they're ready available everywhere. Well, in the Netherlands, if you go to a thrift shop, you'll find a box, for sure. And if not, I have 200 or 300 even. I really, really like it. Yes, I did all sorts. I did all sorts on a beautiful old book page. You can sort of put something on the back or have it as a pocket. Love this one. I think this is going to go in my favorite list. Yeah, beautiful, right? And then number 10, let's call it a paper wallet. A beautiful old book page. I did some rub-ons, some decorating, some splattering with 2. I sew on it. Now, well, you know, that's next level for me. With two small pockets. Yes, you can have it as a wraparound. Let's say I'm taking out a fictional sort of page. Lovely color. It is your journal page. You can have this as a wraparound. Yes, like so. Put a clip here, or open it up, have it as a wraparound, like so, or just, you know, put it in the pocket. Do whatever. The next 10, let me prepare. Keep in mind, guys, that at that time in the beginning, I also did my normal sort of schedule. So I was actually making 11 videos a week. I did not keep up with this, but during those videos I also made Gretchen. Yeah, now Gretchen has her own playlist, so if you want to see everything Gretchen, just, you know, click on that playlist. So I made the cover during my normal videos, but during the 100 day I made this one again, one of my favorite projects. It is a pocket, double pocket, made from an index card. This is a coffee dyed index card. Did lots of stamping. I folded a piece up to create a pocket, and I die cut sort of a window out. Yeah, and then I have 2 cards. I have this small card, just lovely to put in here, and then a big card. Now in Gretchen, guys, I use a lot of the Tim Holtz die cut set from the chapter 3 collection. I don't know. Yes, I use a lot of those in this journal. Now this is a fantastic card. Look, yes, it has one of the slides on here that I attached like so. Also decorating, also on the back. Lovely, and all the grunge and the coffee in here is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, that was number 11. Now I did switch it up. So Gretchen's gonna come back for sure. Number 11, I have a mini accordion folder. Now I've made a couple of these during my 100 day project last year. Love this project. This is absolutely poster stamp themed. Yes, you open it up like so. It has these accordion pocket thingies that I've also made from poster stamp book, an encyclopedia thing, I don't know, and filled it up with poster stamp. Just lovely. And then you tie it up, have it as a gift or in a pocket or what have you. Number 13, collage strips. Lovely project to make. Yes, these are also already curling up. Why? Because I stored them straight up. I should have stored them, you know, flat. I need to put them on a big pile of books. Lovely project to make. Very, very simple. Totally inspired by Mr. Tim Holtz's collage strips collection that I really like, but you can make your own, lovies. Absolutely. Just use a piece of less loved scrapbook paper, collage small pieces on them, cut it to size, and then I covered it with collage medium, probably this one or another one. I have a couple of them. So yeah, it's really, really easy, really simple. It's perfect for beginners. How do you use them? Well, just, you know, as a decorating on a page, as a belly band, or what have you. You could do whatever with these lovies. So if you have lots of scraps, this is fantastic. Or if you're a beginner, with scraps. It's fantastic. So this was number 13. Number 14, we're gonna go. I have a cheat sheet, guys. Yes, cheat sheet. Number 14, Gretchen file folder, it says. Well, that is over here. I did put some stuff in. I made a boo-boo in this one. A couple of ones, so it's a very funny video to watch. I used the Tim Holtz die cuts, of course, and I made sort of flappies to close up the file folder. When you open it up, all sorts of decorating. Where did I make the boo-boos? Well, I thought, let's make a pocket here. That's very nice, but if you're going to have these flappies, the notch is going to disappear. So that disappeared. Also, I was telling you, mind you guys, stamp the right side up, and then I stamped it upside down. So we have an upside down B here, but that's quite all right. Lovely project, this one. 15, book. It just says book. Let's see where it is, because it's huge. It's huge. There's it. A mini book. Very, very funny. I had the thumbnail blown up, so it looked like a real big book. And then on Instagram, I did this, or something like it, to show you how small it is. It is so cute. It's so cute. I should make more and have it as a dangle. Just put sort of an eyelet here, or you know, something that you can hang something on, and have it as a dangle on a journal. Yes, it has a signature in here. Yeah, sort of. I made this sort of an accordion fold thingy. I folded it and then glued it in. And I did also decorate some lovely rub-ons and stickers. It's a botanical book. Yeah, cute, right? So cute. Yeah, this is all sort of splattering with oxides and oh my. 16, Gretchen flip up envelope window. I sort of had to describe it. Where is it? It's here. It's here. Oh yes, lovely one. Probably inspired by Rachel at Roxy Creations. This is a piece of an windowed envelope. Yes, and then you can sort of flip it up like so. See? I used Tim Holtz collage tissue paper stuff. I did some sewing, rub-ons, stickers. Yes, and also on the back I made a small pocket. So it flips up on both sides. Really, really like it. Absolutely fantastic. Need to make more. Botanical fabric tag. Yes. Here's Victoria. I made a couple of these. Probably use them throughout this journal. But the first one I put, well, on the first page on here. I made botanical tags from books with botanical images on them. Then with a fabric pocket, I just glued this, guys. You don't need a sewing machine for this. And decorated with a piece of lace, a button, and some string. And, you know, I made 4 or 5, I don't know. They're probably, well, we're going to do the flip through at the end. So we'll probably find some more of these. Really lovely. Now, I made these botanical, but make them in any style that you like, love. 18. We're going to back to Gretchen again. I'm sorry, this is going to be very hectic. Another pocket. Lovely one. Now, this is actually a piece of paper that was already sort of torn. It was discolored. It had all sorts of loveliness, grunchiness to it. So I just made this into a pocket, decorated it, did some sewing. Yeah. Another card. Just lovely. 19 says flower fairies. Flower fairies. There you go. Where? Yes. I made this sort of faux envelope thingy. You wrap it up. Well, you open it up here. Yes. I did some sort of stamping technique with masking and I don't know. It's really, really cute. And then you open it up and you have a journal spot. Big journal spot. Did I make it into a pocket? I did. I made it into a pocket. See? Made it into a pocket as well. It's just lovely. I've used the Tim Holtz Halloween stamp on here. The big floral. And then this was the advertisement piece and some scripty bits. And of course a lovely fussy cut. That was 19. 20. Envelope clusters. Really a lovely project to do with A, scraps, and B, if you are a beginner. Yeah. Just make small envelopes from small pieces of paper. Put them together in any sort of order or style that you want. I made several of them. way more than I have now, but I also use a couple of them in journals for tucks or embellishments or what have you. Fantastic. And make them in any style you like. That was number 20. So let's see the next 10 ones. Number 21. I just did a lovely collage in Gretchen's journal. Yes, this is one of the Tim Holtz's gauge dials, sort of die cut thingies. And I made it interactive because that's what I love to do in this journal. Just some lovely stamping and decorating. Just a lovely small collage. Number 22, hidden paper clips. Lovely project. Again, I did this the other day. So I actually did 2 hidden paper clips in the 100-day project. But that's quite all right. That's quite all right. It looks very sort of difficult, but it's not. It's not. Make them from scraps. Make them in any style that you like. Yeah, let's see. This is your, again, my sort of imaginary paperclip thingy page. Paperclip. Yes. Or like so. And also on the back. See? Hidden paper clips. Lovely things to do. Number 23. I think one of my very favorite ones. We're going back to Gretchen. We made an identity card. This is actually the first identity card that I made. I made 2 or 3 more after this. Love it. Look at her. Well, this is how Gretchen was born. Before I did this one, it was not called Gretchen, the journal. It was just Grungy Junk Journal. Because there's Gretchen written on here. Yeah, that's on the photograph. I'm sorry, on the photograph itself. That's how the name came about. I really, really love this one. So grungy, so lovely. Here's where it all started. The identity card. Number 24 is again a Rolodex alphabet. K. This time K. So I put on kangaroo from Australia, and apparently Australia wasn't on here. I'm sorry, I'm not very good with my topography. Australia is sort of here. Yeah, I am sorry, all of my Aussie friends. I'm sorry, guys. So, K for kangaroo and kiss. Kiss. Lovely. Yeah. We are at number 25, Gretchen double pocket. Oh, yes, this one. This was actually an envelope flip up. Now, I glued it in the center to create 2 pockets and did all sorts of lovely decorating. And I also utilized the holes that were on the top of this page to sort of tie the tags on here. With no reason at all. Just, you know, just loveliness, just loveliness. Yes. So, double pocket from an envelope flip. Number 26 is another masterboard. Well, it's probably the one that I've shown you. Either this one or this one. I probably made 2. I just made another masterboard. These ones I did not cut up yet, but I will eventually, and then make lovely tags or journal cards or whatever with it. Number 27, mini vellum ephemera holder. Yeah, I have these book pages that are vellum, but also already printed on. I'm just going to open it up. So I made sort of a lovely ephemera holder. You can put stuff in. Yes, with a band all around it. One of these lovely stamps. Just cute, right? Yes, mini vellum ephemera holder. 28. There was a freebie, day 28, a spring freebie. And I put it in the center of Victoria Journal. So this was actually a separate pocket thingy. It's actually supposed to be like so. An ephemera holder that I made from the spring freebie. Now, guys, if you just tuned in, yeah, and you don't know about my freebies, or you're watching very old videos, if I mention freebie and after that ask you, just contact me and ask for the freebie, you don't need to do this anymore because I put all my freebies on Ko-Fi. Yes, so you can download them there. Yeah, I'm not sending them out anymore because I don't have the time. I don't have the time. So you open it up. There's a pocket here with a lovely card. Beautiful collage, and then I have a pocket here and here with the lovely small ones. It's a really nice one, guys, and a flip up. Oh, and something here and there. So this is actually my spring kit and the freebie in one, all in one. It's really, really cute. And then on the back, of course, another big pocket and some lovely, lovely cards. So really do like this one. Probably going to have this in my favorites. Number 29, tickets made from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Now, I made a bunch. I have no clue where they all are. I took these out of Gretchen, out of a pocket. Yes. And this one. And I made this with the Elizabeth Craft Design stamp set and die cut set. Yeah, so I just stamp all of them. But I made loads. I've been looking for them, but I cannot find them. So this is all made with Elizabeth Craft Designs. Really like it. Number 13, glassine flip up in Gretchen. Where I found this one. Let's see, did I put a card here? I did, yes. This is a glassine bag. Yes, I wanted this to sort of flip up, but you know me, I did everything upside down. So now it's a flip down. And I had this card in here, so that is going back. Yes, some lovely sort of layering of all sorts of labels and stuff with some grunging in the background. So glassine, envelope, back thingies. It should have been a flip up, but now it was a flip down. Yes, I'm going to prepare the next 10. Day 31, I made this lovely grungy booklet using digitals from Vibe of Vintage. The owner asked me if I wanted to play with the digitals, and I said, yes, please. Yes, please. So it's a lovely sort of booklet, tag booklet, that I used bigger jump rings on for sort of a closure. And it also has pockets. So there's a pocket in here, and I used everything from the digital kit. It's a fantastic one. Yes, if you watch the video, you'll see a link to the digital kit. I still love it. Still love it. So lots of pockets everywhere. Lots of small tickets. I made the whole reinforcers. Just, yeah, I love everything. I love everything. Yeah, that was a really, really cute one. Really cute one. And you don't just need to make this into a tag booklet. You can use a digital for anything you want, lovies. And another big card. So really love this one. Day 32. I made some tags for Gretchen. These were scattered all throughout her journal. So I need to go back and put them all in. And I used up some bits that I have left from the Tim Holtz die cut sets. This is a real Facada vintage card. They are pretty. I do like them. With some scraps, some stamping, some vintage ephemera. This is actually a cover from a matchbook. Yeah. And some tiny ones with just some stamping. Cute, right? Yes, really cute. Number 33, Journal on a Budget. Journal on a Budget is a fantastic video if you're a beginner and you are journaling on a budget. I made all sorts. Envelopes, file folders, tickets, slide frames, you name it. Unfortunately, I cannot find them because it was sort of unfinished ephemera. So I cannot show it to you. But however, if you're interested, it's a really interesting video to watch. So number 33, Journal on a Budget. I also put this probably in my beginner playlist. So that was 33. Cannot show you anything. 34, vellum tags in Victoria. I have 2 of them. Yes, I made 2 of these cuties. I had some vellum pieces that were printed on from design paper. Yeah, so I made this into a pocket, a tag with pockets, and I've also used my spring digital on here. So really cute, and they're very, very Easter-like. So I made this one. Where's the other one? Where's my blue thing sticking out? Over here. Here's the other one. So the 2 lovely ladies. Yes, again from. This was a paper pad with printed vellum. Where are we? Number 35. Freebies. Freebies again. I did a lot of freebies, didn't I? Well, this is one of my very favorite ones. I just printed it out one more time, guys. This is a freebie that you get when you print it out. I printed this on a very old sort of drawing paper. I have a book, a very old book for a sketching pad or something like it. I also printed it one time on the acetate, and I've been using it ever since. You're gonna see it everywhere in the journals. Absolutely love it. Now in this video I did some stamping all around it, some cutting, and made some lovely labels. This is just the sort of plain background. I highly recommend this one. Yes, it is on Ko-Fi, guys. Just go on Ko-Fi. I'm linking Ko-Fi below, and look for my freebies, and this is on there. I highly recommend this one. Absolutely. Rolodex. Yes, we were at letter L. I did lily or lilac. Lilac. I did lilac because lilac was a flower and also a color. Apparently, this is Elizabeth. And this was my queen. This is Beatrix. This is Elizabeth, the former queen of the UK. Her nickname is Lilibeth, which is absolutely a fabulous name. Lilibeth, that's beautiful. I would name my next cat Lilibeth. I probably will. So it was also an L. That was very, very nice of you guys to remind me of this. And then the other one was lighthouse. Lighthouse with a piece of ocean and fishy and all sorts of blue. So the L for the Rolodex. Then number 37, I was finishing Gretchen, which means I was just, putting lots of stuff in. Now you will see this. I will do a flip through of Gretchen and tell you what I did for finishing up. So I did, what's this? That's Victoria. So I'm gonna do 37 in the flip throughs. Yeah, so it's gonna be a little bit later. Then number 38, I had a subscription box from Your Creative Studio. It was all about sewing, and I made a stationery set. Is this called stationery set? Yes, with writing paper I stamped on it. I made envelopes, decorated them, and I put all the cards in, and there was a lovely charm, and made a box from other pieces of paper. Yes, so a stationery set from Your Creative Studio. Neutral collage. Guys, I really need to start doing this again. I made some, totally inspired from all the Pinterest posts and Instagram creators that I follow, but not in my style. However, I really want to make this my style. I've used some handmade paper. Yes, ripped it out and did a beautiful, I was trying to do a minimalist neutral collage. Now, this is not minimalist, but I do really love it. So there's all sorts on here, just in sort of one color, and also this one. So I used washi tapes, a button, some paper, poster stamps, some odds and ends. So yeah, I think I want to do more of this. Neutral collage, that was number 39. And then number 40, Bart came to live with me. Bart is the name for Barely Art Glue. I name his other brother Art Glitter Glue Art. So it's Bart and Art. And what I did for this video, I made the dangle. So note it down, number 40, because I get a lot of questions from you guys. How did you make the dangle? Can you show us how you make the dangle? I already did, loves. I have at least 2 videos on how to make these dangles, maybe even 3. So if you search for dangle, or just go to the playlist and look up day 40, where I did everything in green and black, because it's green and black. We're almost halfway there, guys. Let me get the next 10 ready. Day 41, I started following Rachel from Roxy Creations, her weekly challenge, and this is one of the first one, I guess. These are collaged and painted and stamped tags and journal cards. Now, I have used only papers from an encyclopedia, so this is very sort of budget friendly and beginner friendly. Then I needed to put some paint on there. Totally outside of my comfort zone. And I did some stamping, some light stamping. And a ribbon, apparently also a ribbon. Now, I made several of these but already used some of them. Yes. Now, I am not really following Rachel's weekly challenge anymore because for the past couple of weeks she's been doing some projects that I don't enjoy or don't have the supplies for or what have you. But if she's doing something that I really like, I'm gonna pick it up again for sure. Number 42. Now, this is a weird video because I cannot really show you. I'm sorry, I had to bend over. I cannot really show you again. What did I do? I had the plan to make Gunter, but in order to do so, I needed to collect lots of beautiful ephemera, vintage ephemera pieces, because I wanted this journal to be really grungy and vintagey and use a lot of real pieces. So I took you guys on a journey. Yes, and this is what I have. I have way too much. This is what I have left over. I took out lots of boxes, lots of folders, lots of bags, lots of stuff that hold all my vintage ephemera. So we had I think I had a lovely time. You had a lovely time picking out beautiful pieces like envelopes and cards and tickets and labels and such. Oh, this is actually a piece of the freebie printed on acetate. Yeah, so I collected everything in order to make the journal. Now, as you can see, I collected way too much, so now I need to put everything back where it belongs. So good luck to me. Good luck to me. Then 43, the cover for Gunter. Now, let me show you Gunter as it is now. Yes, that is a lot, because I did do a lot on the cover, on the front and on the back. But there was a video that I just made the base. Now, luckily, I made a prototype back then. So this is the prototype. Very simple one, made from a file folder. I did all sorts of stenciling and grunching. I put a tape on there, and also on the inside, you can see here all my measurements and such. So I have a video on how I made the cover that looked a little bit like this. Yeah. Then number 44 was an interactive pocket in Gunter. Now, I made the cover, the base, and then I did the inside, the front of the cover. Yeah, the first sort of page. I made this one, did also the stamping, and then the interactive pocket. You can flip this up, you can flip this around, you name it. So this one I did day 44. Now, day 45, I did this one. Absolutely love this one. One of my favorites. It's another identity card. I just love making these. Yes, all sorts of beautiful stuff. This is actually from a kit that I've made, Gunter's ephemera kit. Yeah, it's available on my Ko-Fi. And then I put these together because I really wanted to sort of make a closure here. I already sort of kept this in mind when I made this. And then on the inside, we have a lovely small envelope here, but also this is a complete map. So you can fold this out. And I put all sorts of coffee stains on them. A complete map. I thought it was a genius idea. Also thought, how will you close it up again? I don't know. Oh, like this. I am rubbish with maps. Also the real ones in the cards. Just do not give me a map because I fold it out and then that happens. Now, because I made this cover that most of you guys really loved, I got a lot of comments. How did you make it? Which file folder did you use? Can you make it without a file folder? Yes. So I made a how-to video. I made the base for the cover from a file folder showing you how to do this. Then I also made one with just craft colored cardstock. Yes. And then one from scrapbook paper. So it's all the same basics with two sort of flip outs here and pockets there. Yes, so it's a really good how-to video if you want to make your own Gunter or Gretchen or, you know, some sort of journal like this, a field notes journal or something grungy. This is a perfect video to watch. Now, guys, I am going to link a lot of playlists below. I am going to link this playlist below, of course, with the 100-day project. They're not in the right order. I don't know how this happens. That's something YouTube did. I don't know. So you have to look about a little bit if you want to go in chronological order. I'm going to put in the playlist for Gunter, for Gretchen, and for Victoria. Yes? what I'm also going to do, because if you are a newbie, if you are a beginner, I do have a playlist for beginners. That is very, very handy to watch. This is probably in the beginner playlist, and I'm also going to put it in Gunter's playlist. Yeah? Okay, number 47, my favorite number of all time, 47. Another one that's really hard to show you, but because what we did was we made a signature for Victoria. Now, mind you guys, at that time I was still doing videos on the side, which means I was still doing the 11 videos. And this cover, this beautiful cover, if you've never seen it, if you're only watching the 100 Day Project, if you've never seen it, I made this. It's gorgeous. It is in the Victoria playlist, yeah? So if you want to see how I made this, go watch that one. But for video number 47, I picked out the signature for Victoria. I didn't know it was going to be this chunky. But we love it. Number 48, also a video that I cannot show you. I made a tunnel book. It's on my mom's dresser at her house. She loves it. It's beautiful. It's made from studio light papers with lots of sunflowers. It's bright and sunny, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I was inspired by Natasha from Treasure Books and another artist that I follow on Instagram, but honestly I cannot show you anything. It's beautiful. Watch video number 48, the tunnel book. Now 49, I'm going back to Gunter again, and I'm going back to the back side of the cover, because I wanted to finish the cover inside first before I started on the signature. It's this one with the specimen. I love this one so much. One of my absolute favorites. This is not for a beginner. I must say, this is not for a beginner. These are actually coin holders. I put in dried flowers, made tags, didn't fit in a die cut, and then I had to do everything else to make it fit. Last year I made this one, probably in the 100 Day Project. So I was sort of inspired by this one that I did with another one of these specimen coin holder thingies. And then at that moment I was inspired by Tracy Fox. I used a lot of Tracy Fox's digitals, and she also did something with a coin holder. Yeah, that's a real butterfly wing. No, I did not murder the butterfly. So this is absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous. I love it so much. One of my best things in this journal. Well, also the cover is one of my favorites. So I'm very proud of this video. That was number 49. Now number 50, I just wanted to finish it, so I made two pockets here. Put this lovely sort of ink pen nib on here. Just two beautiful pockets made out of vintage stuff. Vintage index cards, box, alphabet thingy. I don't know the name, guys. Yeah, and all the stamping and what have you. Really nice. So that's when I finished the inside of Gunter's pocket. Let's go to number 51. Day 51, I was inspired by small little souvenir card folios that you used to buy on holidays. They probably don't exist anymore. These are all lovely vintage. How does it open? Lovely vintage ones, yeah, with lovely cards in them. So I really like them, and I was thinking maybe I could make one myself. So I did. And I made this one. Yes, you cannot even sort of tell that this is the fake one. I made this one from vintage postcards. I used my deckled edge trimmer to make smaller postcards with them, because I really have a gazillion of these. So smaller postcards, and then the small little map. Yes, and I stamped. I used samples, dates of the past on this one, which is a fantastic stamp set. Yeah, so yeah, this one, lovely one, maybe one of my favorites. I really do like this. That was day 51. Now day 52, I did some more decorating in Victoria. I did a lot of decorating in there. But I looked at the thumbnail and the thumbnail says this one. So I did some stenciling, splattering, decorating, all sorts. We're going to do a flip through of Victoria later to show you what all the other things were that I did in this one. Yeah. Okay, that was day 52, 53. Yes, the 49 Market came out with these sets. They have loads of colors. I believe there are 8 or 10 colors or something. I only have these 2 colors. Tickets and stamps. Love them. And I made a lovely collage on an index card. Yes, 2 of them. One of them is in Gunter somewhere. So 49 Market, tickets and stamps. Day 54. Rolodex ABC. I think one of my favorite letters to have done in the Rolodex ABC. M for moths. So these are moths and monotone. I believe it was monogram and monotone in one. So just one color. So these are all sort of grayscale, like black and grays and such. Very, very muted. Love them. Yeah, really like those. Rolodex number 55. Yes. Wow. Yeah. Well, inspired by the very, very talented Eva from Bohemian Crafting. Guys, go watch her because she has just started the 100-day project using only newspapers. What? How? Well, she did this and I did this and I absolutely love it. It's a folio with 18 pockets. Look. Yeah, the 18 pockets. I made this from an atlas. From atlas paper, yeah, from maps, and I did some decorating, some stamping, and what have you. It is absolutely beautiful. I did not fill them, did not fill it up with some stitching. Look, love this one, absolutely love this one. I think I want to make something similar soon. Trash to Treasure, says day 56. Yes, this is actually in the back of journals, Gunter, in the small compartment. There were a couple of... This is actually packaging material from probably something 49 Market. I can't remember anymore. I made sort of a folio thingy. Yeah, it's like you could put stuff in. Lots of decorating. I put some leather on. This is some alcohol dyed tape that I did totally wrong. You guys were freaking out. I should not have sprayed it. I should have put a mask on. I survived. I didn't even know what this was. This was just in a box with metal bits that I found probably thrifting. I did not go looking for this, but sometimes I find these jars with buttons and all sort of metal bits. Are in there, like curtain runners. Yes, lots of curtain runners. Apparently this is like a closure for pants or something. This is a closure. You need to sort of clip it behind whatever, but I thought it made for a nice closure on here. Again, I used my freebie and just all sorts of decorating. Yes, so take trash, turn it into treasure. Love this. Gonna do lots more trash to treasure videos, guys, because I have a lot of trash. Yes, and I need more treasures. Number 57, image transfer. I need to look it up. I made a couple of them using tape. Now some it was an experiment. Some of them turned out really well. Did I put no, I did not put anything in there. Some of it turned out really, really well. Some really didn't. Where is... Oh, yes, here. So this is just a piece of tape, packaging tape, and I put it over an image and then you rub it, take it off. I don't know. Something like it. Watch the video. Also used this. This is also tape. And I made a couple of others that didn't really work out. But these did work out. The image transfer. Number 58 is stamped masterboard. I'm going to show you number 58 and 60 in one. Because what did I do? I made a beautiful masterboard using only stamps on a piece. This is a piece of, this is actually a shopping bag, a paper bag. And then I put all sorts of stamps on, mostly Tim Holtz and such. Love it. You guys love it. It's a very popular video. I will do one more soon because I need more. So I had this big sort of masterboard. Yes, and then in video 60, I made ephemera from this, and I can only find these two. I made more, but I could only find these two. Like a lovely envelope and a coin envelope thingy. Yeah, so you can see that's the inside of the paper bag. I just used a paper bag. And then day 59, I finished up Victoria, which meant I put all sorts of lovely decorating in and such. Of course, you're going to see this in the flip through at the end of the video. Yeah, was that it? Yes, well, day 61. Let's see. Day 61. I made some hold tags. Also found some more of the background stamping, the masterboard. See, I use it here as well. Yes, I used some Tim Holtz dolls, some beautiful vintage ephemera. I put it on, I love this paper. This is from collectible albums, from cigarette cards or tea cards or whatever. I take the cards off and then I'm left with this beautiful paper. So I made these wonderful tags. No clue why I did not put any of them in Gunter. I could put one of them in Gunter. Yeah. Day 62. This is another one of Rachel's weekly challenges. It's trifolds with documents. Now, I always put my own spin on it. What I did was make them from wallpaper. So this is actually wallpaper. And then I printed on the inside of the wallpaper. Yeah. So it's sort of a trifold. You can put something in here. I used a decorative punch, edge punch, and then a pocket here. And then this is sort of another. Did I make this into pockets? Well, on the top and then over here. Something like it. I made two. I do like these. I do like these. And this is just a black and white one. So completely different. A cute one and then a black and white one. See? I used some of my red ephemera digitals in here. Tabs, one of my favorites. I'm going to show you. I've used them all up throughout Gunter. I have none of them left. I need to make more. So what I did, I used the Tim Holtz craft cardstock thingy. Let me get it out for you. I've used this, the craft stock. There are three. I have all three of them because I love this paper. This paper you can sort of sand. I have some sanding this thingy so you can distress it and then it will look like this. I just love it. Love this paper so much. So I made sort of unusual looking tabs inspired by other pieces of Tim Holtz ephemera in the snippet packet. So I made this one. I made this one. Oh, just love it. What else did I do? I made a couple of them. I adore them. We'll find them once I do the flip through. Yes, this one in all sorts of colors and decorated and stamped them. I adore these. There should be another one on the other side of this, or maybe not, Love them. Probably one of my favorite projects as well. Why is this in here? Because I need to show you something. Yes, of course. Day 64. An easy beginner tutorial. Now, this was the first time that I've used 6x6 cheap paper pads. I have another video where I also use this, but I don't know where I put the items. These are just made, guys. These are very, very sort of simple projects to do using 6x6 paper pads. So I folded pockets, put lovely tape on it, pockets, envelopes, corner pockets, you name it. It is a fantastic video to watch if you are a beginner and have a lot of 6x6 paper pads like I do. Now I have another video on this somewhere. It's a really popular one. But I don't know where I put the items. It's going to go on later. Okay, this was number 64. Number 65 is a beautiful King's Day card that I've made for my mom at the time. Yes, my mom was, I didn't mention this, guys. There was a lot of going on at that time. I also skipped a video then. My mom was in hospital. It was bad. She's at home now. She's okay, but it wasn't fun. So I made her a beautiful card while she was in hospital. So that was a beautiful King's Day card. It was a sort of a for, I don't know, a 3-panel with Tim Holtz stamps. Lovely. Now, day 66 was how to do an elastic binding. In Gunter, I made an elastic binding. That means you can take the signatures out. You've probably seen me do this. This is a very, very handy trick, especially if you're going to put in lots of stuff and need to take out pages or add more pages or what have you. So I really like the elastic binding. Now in day 66, I probably showed you how to do it. In day 67, I took out all the pages and reinforced them. Now let me show you. I'm taking out... I'm sorry, bending over again. These are the pages I actually took out, yeah, because it's way too bulky. Now, these sort of very fragile papers, I needed to reinforce. So I reinforced them with some washi tape and such. So that's what I did on day 67. And I also decorated some pages, made some pockets and such. On day 68, I was fully into Gunter at that time. Day 68, let me flip this open. I did some decorating in here. This one was in a thumbnail. Yes, just a lovely flip out with one of the tabs. Just a lovely flip out, and I did do some other decorating here and there. So lots of decorating, but I did not finish it then. Then day 69, I sort of switched. I put Gunter aside. I have the feeling I am missing something. Elastic binding, decorating, embellishing. No. Eva from Bohemian Crafting did a wonderful video. I was completely inspired. And she put up a lovely one. It was very cheap. I linked it in my video with all sort of lovely pieces of ephemera that she used, yeah, to make a lovely layer tag. So I downloaded it, of course. I bought it and then made my own. So I made these lovely tags. I have another one, which is in Gunter as well. Yeah, so lots of grungy stuff going on. And then Stamperia. This is day 70. The new collection from Stamperia came out, Vintage Library. I am not a scrapbooking girl, so I don't use a lot of scrapbook paper. Well, I have been for the past couple of weeks. I want to sort of branch out, and this was right up my alley because it was Vintage Library with lots of beautiful papers. It was grungy, had all these books thingies. I just love the papers. And ever since, I have been using some of the die cuts in other projects and some of the rub-ons and such. I have not touched the paper again, but it's beautiful paper. I'm probably going to touch it soon. So this is like a beautiful sort of trifold. Yeah, with you can put something in. I did put something in. I can't remember what anymore. But it's a lovely video to watch. Yes, because you can do this also with non-Stamperia papers, yeah? With just your normal scrapbook paper in any style that you like. That was day 70. Day 71. Let me have a look. Day 71. Love this one a lot. 7 pockets from 3 envelopes. I took 3 envelopes, guys, and I made a flippy flappy floppy thing. This goes here, and then there's a pocket here, and then on the back, this flaps up, and there's a pocket here, and all sorts. I grunged it, I decorated it, and I stamped it. Yes, but it had loads of pockets. So day 72, I filled the pockets with, well, this one. Is it an identity card? Well, you can call it an identity card. I absolutely love it. This one went in here. Then I have this one here. That went in here. Oh, made such lovely cards. I really love this project. Then I have 2 smaller ones here. Yeah. Oh, aren't these lovely? I really, really like them. And then a couple in the back. Big one here. Yes. Big one here. And then 2 here. Just love it. Lovely project. So this is actually 2 days. This is day 71 and 72. Day 73, a freebie and a digital for Gunter's Ephemera. I have made this lovely little booklet. Absolutely love it. What happened was, much later on, I was stamping and I had this wet wipe to clean my stamps, and then the wet wipe accidentally landed on here. So there's a big spot on here, but that's okay. Lovely little booklet that I made with the freebie and some odds and ends. Yes, almost everything is in a digital kit, and this is a stamp from Tim Holtz from the new line. It's like the inside of a book cover, so I use it there. Lots of stamping. I just wanted to try out the stamps. Look with the inspector / inventor. Yes. So most of this is Gunter's Ephemera from a freebie and the digital kit. Lovely, right? Just a tiny little booklet. Look, I made this. Ta-da! Cute, right? Yeah, I like it because it was sort of damaged. Not really. It's just, you know, over here. Maybe I should ink it. That's the reason why I didn't put it in Gunter. But let me find a spot for it. I'm going to ink it and then find a spot for it because it is actually made for Gunter. It's the perfect gift. Number 74. Yes, I made charms. Used a lot of them already. This was actually a scrap busting video from Melina. She does those all the time. And I did make a lot of them and use them throughout the journal. Like over here, using scraps and circle punches and washi tape. Put on lovely buttons and eyelets through them. And it's a really lovely video if you have circle punches. If you have circle punches, this is the way to go. Absolutely. Then day 75. Hannah. Who's Hannah, you might ask? Hannah is Gunter's mom. Yes. This lovely lady here is Hannah. Did you make an identity card? Yes, I did. Something that I really like to do. I love it. This was an old card that was in this box with index card, and it says Hanover. It's a vintagey one. So apparently it's Hannah from Hanover. Did lots of stamping, grunging, put these in and such, put some lace underneath. Also did the other side. Yes, I put a lovely postcard there. Did I make it into a pocket? Yes, it's actually a pocket. You could put something in. Yeah, with a car and some brats. Love it. Oh, and some rub-ons. Some vintage rub-ons I put here, and stamping and loads, of course. So Hannah, yes, one of my favorites. I really love Hannah. I really love Hannah. Now, day 76. Fantastic video, guys. Yes. I don't know if you know who Joey DeFee is. If you don't, go watch her. She's fantastic. I've probably linked her in this video. Joey's a fantastic journal artist. She's taking a break, but I love to watch her videos, and I was binge watching all the videos from her at that time, and I came across a couple of projects that I really wanted to do. One of which was these wonky envelopes. These are really easy to make. Just take a book page and then decorate them. I absolutely love these. Love them a bunch. So if you are a beginner and you just have book pages and some washi tape, this is your video. Absolutely. You can make them from all sizes. I have used small book pages, large book pages, all sorts, from children's books, indexes from encyclopedias, nature books, whatever you want, just from stuff that you have around. Wonky envelopes. Day 77. Again, this is totally inspired by Joey DeFee. Large book page pockets with some faux stitching all around it. I have another one that is in Gunter's journal that I glued down, so you couldn't see the back. Too bad, because it was a lovely back. This is sort of a prototype-y thingy. I believe so. Yeah. 3 pockets, book page. Fantastic project. Again, if you're a beginner, this is a really nice. Now, not a beginner tutorial it's not even a tutorial. It was an experiment. Day 78, alcohol inks. I invested in a couple of alcohol inks because I really wanted to make tape That was the idea. I already used some of it in Gunther's journal. Yes, at that time I took you guys' advice. I did not do any spray bottle. Well, not the alcohol solution from Ranger, but I just put in normal alcohol, which is apparently better. And I did have a mask at hand. Did not use it though. No. Yes, so it is at your own risk. So I made tape. Not only that, I also tried to age up some safety pins, some paper clips. What's this? Why is it here? We don't know. Some eyelets, some brads. And then I probably already used all of them, put some rub-ons on the brads. Isn't that fantastic? Now, I probably used most of them already. Because I also did one with a rub-on, and I did put some Nuvo drops on them, or glossy accent. Fantastic. So this was an experiment, and I think the experiment was a success, a great success. I need to do more. I already used a lot of items that I have made in this video. I've already used up, guys, somewhere else. Was it in here? No. That was from somewhere else. Alcohol inks. Now, oh, mixed media. Ah, yes, guys, I did mixed media. Do you want to see? Yes, I did splattering. I made splatter box. I used packaging material. This is actually Amazon packaging material. It was really crinkled. We love it. I made coin envelope thingies. I did gessoing, splattering, stenciling. Did I enjoy the stenciling? I did not enjoy the stenciling. No, that's the only thing I didn't enjoy, but most of it was covered up. It was with the new Tim Holtz stencils, with just sort of the base. That one was not for me, but the rest is, yeah. They are really cute. Why didn't I put one of them in Gunther? Because Gunther is full lovey. So yes, I love it, love it, love it, love it. Then day 80, again, one of my favorites, one of your favorites. I made an interactive page for Gunther. It's this one. It was the middle of the signature, yeah, which is a map. And I put eyelets in and made a whole concussion. And then this sort of moves up and down, yes, with a big loop. And on the other side, I made a pocket and then this lovely card. So a lovely interactive page for Gunther. What I would change in future, this is wax thread. I thought it might glide very easily. It doesn't. So probably next time. Oh, here's one of the brads that I told you about. So next time I'll probably only use embroidery floss. Yeah, that was 80. 81 coming right up. Day 81, another Rolodex video. Now, I think this is absolutely my favorite I've done so far. I really love the one with the moss, like, where was it? Sort of the grayish black and white one. I really love this one. I think this one is very beautiful, but I think this one was genius. What I try to do is, and for Norway, I try to recreate the flag of Norway, yes, using only stamps from Norway. I thought it was genius, and I really like the end result. The other one was stamped with just numbers, because, you know, numbers, we love numbers. Now, 82, video 82, you have seen this. I am most certain that you have seen this, because this is another cheap 6x6 paper pad video. It sort of exploded, this one. It has up until now almost 26,000 views. So if you were new to my channel, that's because you've probably seen this video. It's a lovely video. Yes, 8 pockets from 2 small pieces of 6x6 paper. You could also use 8x8 or 10x10. I made 2. The other one is already in Gunther. So yes, this video sort of exploded. What happened then was I reached 20,000 subscribers in no time, in a couple of days. Well, the next day probably. So I made this. It's a freebie and a digital kit. It's beautiful. It is absolutely wonderful. I think it's my best sort of digital kit so far, but that's in my opinion. Use these lovely ladies. I made some sort of bank wallet notepad thingies. Also made one of these or 2 of these in last year's 100 day project. I use a lot of the digitals in here, some lovely sort of decorating with some vintage papers as well. Pocket in the back. Love it. Guys, if you don't have this freebie yet, it is on Ko-fi. Yes, go have a look for it. Go have a look for it. Yes, love it. Look at those. Oh, just love them a bunch. So yes, this was my 20k subscriber video. Fantastic. Day 85 is an over the page pocket. Now this is inspired by Miss E from Scrapbooking with Me. Yes, she made this. Well, I did it completely different, but it's an over the page, couple of pockets, pocket here, here and here, and on the other side as well, pocket here and here. Love it. I used paper from Reminiscence Book 6 and did lots of stamping and decorating and such on it. It's really lovely. It looks difficult to make. It's not lovies. It isn't. No, just a piece of paper and glue. That's all you need. All you need. Then day 86, a wonderful one. This one is not for beginners. No, because if you've seen this video, I already told you I have tried a couple of sort of prototypes of these and they always failed. Now this one didn't fail. It is beautiful. It is an accordion window fold out thingy using Tim Holtz people and Tim Holtz stamps and lovely labels, so you can put it on your desk like so, have a look at it, or put it in a journal. I am going to put it in the back of Gunter. I just love it. A beautiful project, if I do say so myself. I think, yeah, next level. Love this one. Accordion window pocket. Then day 87, completely different. Yes, 49er Market, the new collection. Loved it. Lots of colors, bold colors and such. What did I do? I made a journal cover. I made this from acetate. I printed on acetate. I'm sorry, guys. And then I cut out all the pages from the beautiful papers from this collection. Yes, made it into a ring binding sort of system. Put all these beads on. It is lovely. It is colorful. These are rub-ons. Fantastic, right? Yeah, I love it. Not my normal style, but I am learning to love this. So nothing is inked, nothing is grunged. It's just the way it is. Now, I put on all these lovely pages, but then I had to decorate them. So that's day 88, where I decorated all of them with more 49er Market items, like the beautiful rub-ons and the stamps, the poster stamps. These are actually washi stickers, the cutouts. It's beautiful. Have a look at it. It also came with these sort of envelope pockets, these pre-made pockets. I put on all the lovely hole reinforcers. It's beautiful. I really like it. I shown my mom was, you know, this is her thing. She was like, I want to have it. It's yours now, Mom. It is yours. With Tim Holtz collage paper, because it went really well with this style. So you're doing a flip through. Don't do a flip through. I'm going to do a flip through later. So the 49er Market mini journal, day 78, 87 and 88. Yeah. Day 89 is something in Gunter's journal. It is made from a vintage envelope. I took out this envelope. Yes. And I did all sorts of folding and decorating and such. With this is actually a tuck and this is a big pocket, all sorts of stamping and layering, another pocket here, and then a tuck spot there. You know, interactive, love it. Lots of red. And then day 90, another sort of brilliant idea. It's this one. Oh, let me show you. It's either like this or it's like this. This is made from an old book cover. This is actually a cover from vintage magazines. They were bound. I took it out. I had my lovely husband Tim cut it in half. It is a little bit inspired by Rachel from Roxy Creations, who was doing something similar with these sort of book covers. So I thought, well, I'm going to do something completely different. So what I did, if you have not seen the video, I made this. Ta-da! I love it. I made more of these tabs from the Tim Holtz craft paper. Did a lot of stamping and such. And I also did this on the cover. This one and this one. Unfortunately, I did not show you this in the video because it was already too long and really wanted to decorate it. However, I did do the similar thing in the next video, probably 91. So for the last 10, guys, we're almost there. Day 91, my masterpiece. This is Gunter's cover topper. Absolutely adore it. I can look at this for hours and hours, guys. Now, I made this because in the day before, in the previous video, I did this all by myself and did not show you. But I really like the effect of sort of layering and putting acetate in there, sort of, you know, making a window. So that's what I did on Gunter's cover. This is from 49 and Market. I just layered it up and layered it up and layered it up. The clock face is fantastic. This is a real antique vintagey one. It is from sort of enameled stuff, and you can turn this about and have this and this and the closure itself. This is surveyor tape, apparently. I didn't know the name for it. And then this on the spine. I have no words myself. I am extremely proud of what I did. I absolutely love this. Now, from something that is really advanced, yes, I've outdone myself, to something really beginner. So this is day 92. What I did in this video, guys, I told all of you beginners out there, go have on a walkabout in your own house. I took you on a tour through your own house and told you where to look for lovely items and papers to use in junk journaling. Now, this is a very simple one made from a big envelope. This is some pages from probably a dictionary or an encyclopedia. Some napkins that you might have, some children's book pages, some wallpaper. This is from an encyclopedia, from an old planner. This is actually paper that you use to erase whiteboards, an old envelope. A shipping form. It's from a notebook, stationery, a cake doily, a brown paper bag, some music paper, some wrapping paper, some gift paper, a map, you name it. Just very simple, very easy to make. Start out with this, guys. If you've never made a journal, just try it. It's just paper. It's just paper. So from very advanced to very beginner, but a lovely one. Now, day 93 is a writing board. I've made a writing board. The very first time I made one. Why? Because I actually don't really journal. I don't write in a journal. I love making them. I always leave in spots that I could journal on, or if I am ever going to gift them or sell them, that you could journal on them. But this then is a writing board that you put underneath your piece of paper, so you have a flat surface that you can easily write on. Yeah, and this is Gunter's dad. His name is Peter. I made two lovely cards to go in here. Yeah, I love it. And it's made from an old, this is a card that came from like a big box with index cards, but bigger ones. And these were alphabetized. So this was the letter G for Gunter. Video 94, I cannot show you. I made a Happy Mail. I do lots of unboxings on unwrappings and unboxings of Happy Mails on my channel, but I've never shown you probably how to make one. So I made a Happy Mail, showed you what I picked out, how I wrap it, and also told you how you go about making a Happy Mail. Yeah, what is it all about and such. Okay, day 95, faux vintage ephemera, it says. I got to play with these 3 small little blocks, paper blocks, love them. They are from Studio Light. Now, I know Studio Light is available elsewhere in the world, but you really have to sort of Google it, guys. I couldn't find it. It is a Dutch brand, so I got these from Do-A-Ding. One is with vintage tags, these lovely ones. One is with vintage tickets, and one with vintage postcards. Now, I made lovely small little projects with them, in Gunter, of course. Like, I made tabs. This is one of them. Yes, I just made a tab with it. Just really lovely. I have another one somewhere, but we'll see them when we go do the flip through of Gunther's journal. Lovely card, lovely tabs. I really like these. Yeah. Day 96. I was just decorating some pages in Gunther. Now I know where was the thumbnail? I had one as a thumbnail, which was this one. So I'm just gonna show you the photograph that I used for the thumbnail. Yes, I decorated this page. Probably did something here. Yes, I did all sorts of loveliness. But we're gonna see in the flip through. So I decorated some pages at day 96. 97, something completely different. This. From really grungy to something, you know, colorful and happy and bright. I made a start to finish journal using Graphic 45. I love Graphic 45. New paper pad. It's called Make a Splash. It's a new collection. So I had the 10 by 10 or 8 by 8. I had the smaller paper pad and then some of the ephemera pieces. And I made this journal and I love it. With spine, and we're gonna do flip through. It's amazing. I just really like it. Completely different to what I've previously done, but you know, it's a good thing. Then day 99, yesterday, I made the back cover for Gunther because it was too chunky to put in other stuff, and I really wanted to add these two. So I made an extra compartment on the back, yeah, to put even more stuff in. Even more stuff. So, and now we are at day 100. We're doing the show and tell and the flip through. So I'm going to do the flip throughs of all the journals that I have made. Yeah? So, take a break, you know, go to the toilet, refill your cup of tea, get out another snack, and let's see the flip throughs of the journals. We are starting out with Gretchen. Gretchen didn't start out as Gretchen. It started out as a grungy field notes journal. I did not intend to make it this big, well, this chunky. It was made from a green file folder. I just really loved the color and I thought, well, why not make something lovely with it? The lines on there were also already on there, so I want to do some stamping. I did lots of grunging and lots of stamping in this one. Again, I put in a little piece of acetate and then a washi sticker. Gretchen is on the front. As I mentioned, I didn't start out with this one. I did some other stuff and then put Gretchen in. That's why she has the name Gretchen. Now, all of you guys really loved her. And we're like, well, what we're going to do when she's done? Well, then we made a travel companion called Gunther. Just some lovely small little projects. Now I've shown you most of them already, so I'm going to do a quick flip through with pockets and such. I added some small pieces of decorating on here with a flip out. I've used mostly vintage and antique papers in this, guys. Just added a piece of paper that you could write on and a lovely card. Here's one of the envelope clusters. Some decorating, another piece of paper, oh, why not? And then this is the flip down instead of the flip up. Pockets. I made this lovely little envelope thingy with the Tim Holtz die cuts. I've shown you this one. Another piece of Tim Holtz ephemera. Some vintage pieces of paper. This was also a freebie. Yes, these cards. I did not make these in the 100-day project. Well, during that time. That's another video. And one of the altered paper clips. I put in a small little bag with scraps that I had left. That will go really well with this journal if you ever find another spot. And then also on the back there was another pocket. Yeah, so that is Gretchen. Let's do Victoria. Victoria, completely different. Bright, happy, spring. Lots of fabric, laces and such. This is actually made from a placemat. Sort of a doily placemat thingy. I don't know. It is vintage and I put all of this on. So it is actually a bubble envelope. This is a bubble envelope. And then I covered it with fabric and such. watch the playlist for this one. I put in lots of lovely pieces of ephemera that I've made over the past couple of months. This is another sort of doily. And put this in. I showed you this one. Avocado dyed papers. This is a project that I made, but earlier than the 100 day project. Glassine flip up thingy. Showed you this one. Look at the lovely tabs. Yes. Showed you this one. Just, you know. Oh, here's another one of these pockets with a fabric. A tag with a fabric pocket. These, the tickets. I've used some here. This is a table runner. Another one of these accordion fold thingies. Yes. Made lots of these pockets with these tags in a separate video. But they are in her playlist. A lovely flip out with a journal card and a card here. This is actually probably from one of Rachel's weekly challenges. Over the page flip pocket thingy. Lovely. And then the freebie. And this is a hidden paper clip. You can pull this out actually, like so. See, with a journal spot, with a secret journal spot. I made the go back. Well, I'm gonna do this later. I made some pockets with handkerchiefs. No sewing, just gluing. Just gluing. A lovely Edith Holden page. Beautiful tags. Oh, look at this. Just cute. It's just cute. Library card pocket. Cute ones. Flip out. What have you. I try to put in as many lovely pastel colors as possible. It's also sort of a flip out. Yes, a glassine. Flip down. Belly band sort of. I made into pockets with some fabric. This is a napkin. There's an index card with a napkin decoupage on it. This one is so lovely. Yes. This is a page from the Victorian Flower album. Love that one. More cards. Yeah, on the side of the doily. This is actually a fabric lace cluster. Isn't that cute? Yeah, love it. Big bingo card and envelope and another pocket. So yeah, that's Victoria. She's very chunky. She's very happy, very bright and colorful. I'm gonna finish with Gunter, guys. So I'm gonna do this one, the 49 and Market one. Again, really colorful. I've used only 49 and Market papers in here and such. The cover is from acetate. I did fold it, reinforce it with tape on the inside and on the outside with the big rings, and then I put all these beads on. Now you cannot have it flat anymore. I don't mind, lovies, I don't mind. All the papers that I put in, and I put on rub-ons and stickers and die cuts and all sorts. Look at all the colors. That was a lot of work to put in the whole reinforcers. The whole reinforcers are from Elizabeth Craft Designs. She has 2 or 3 packs. Reinforcement packs, that's what they're called. Yeah, I just love them. Did some stenciling, some splattering, some decorating, all sorts. Lots of rub-ons. I love the rub-ons from 49 and Market. I must say I have some from Stamperia as well. Perfect. It's from Tim Holtz. Yeah, again, one of these pictures from Tim Holtz. Because I don't have a lot of vintage pictures myself. I'd use the, what's it called, snapshots or photo booth or what have you. Lovely, just lovely. So it's a very colorful journal. My mom wants it. It's yours, Mom. It's yours. Now, this one that says make a splash. I've made this in one video. Well, it took me 5 hours to make. But the video was, I believe, 1 hour and 12 minutes long. With the elastic spine, the elastic binding, and this on the spine, and with the dangles. Ugh, so cute, so cute. How do we open it? With this tassel sort of woolly closure thingy. Hopefully I'm opening it. Yes. There we go. This is a freebie, guys. Freebie is linked below under the video. Also, all the freebies, all my digitals, Ko-fi. Just go to my Ko-fi page. you can get these there. So I've used the freebies and also some pages from the Stamperia. This is fabric graphic 45. I am sorry. I am tired, loves. This is graphic 45. This is not Stamperia. This is graphic 45. It's beautiful. So I used some of their pages. I used all the sort of ephemera cut thingies. What's them call it? Fuzzy cuts? Ephemera pack? Don't know. And all the bubbles. Look at the bubbles. Love the bubbles. Yeah, it is a really nice journal. It's more of an album. I cannot say journal. It's more of an album. Put in lots of pockets and such. It's just all sorts of pretty. And all these are freebie, guys. Not the backgrounds. The backgrounds are from other digital designers, so I could not put them in there. But these lovely images are a freebie. This is just the paper pack. In the middle of the signature. Oh, so gorgeous, right? Yeah, I used lots of these bubbles. That was a really good idea. If I do say so myself. This is probably my favorite page. Look at the bubbles, yeah. Love it. Love it. Yeah, an interactive one. I do love this paper. I have more. Happily, I have more. There were 3 of each or 4 of each in the paper pack. Yeah. So, a complete sort of mini album, mini journal in one day. That is a lot. Now, let's go through this chunky monkey. As for Gunter, my masterpiece, already got a few questions. What are you going to do after Gunter? After Gunter and Gretchen, are you going to continue the story? I probably will. I probably will continue the story because it's a lovely story. So yes, there's going to be a new sort of journal which combines Gunter and Gretchen in their journey, yeah, towards, you know, happiness, towards happiness. So yes, there's going to be another grungy journal. I'm just thinking about it, about sort of a theme or what have you. So yes, next one. I love the cover. Showed you the cover. Told you, really happy with the cover. Showed you this project with the flip outs and the pockets and such. As for the signatures, flip thingies, pockets, more pockets with stuff in them, flip outs. I love this one. This is from an old sort of bill check. I don't know. Has one of these lovely cards in them with the rub-ons. This is another one of the cheap 6x6 shape paper pad project. Tabs, more tabs. I love making tabs from unusual pieces of paper. It's just really fun, guys. It's really fun. Piece of very old vellum with architectural drawings on them. This is also sort of an architectural sort of a drawing of something technical. Old envelope. I made a flappy thingy here and another pocket. I had to put this one on because of the stamping. It sort of bled through. Ledger. And this is the middle one. Oh, love this. I'm for sure going to explore more of this, but in something else. This is a project that I've shown you, the inspector / inventor. I had to put something on the back because it does bleed through on this paper. This flips out. It's a lovely postcard with another pocket here. Yes, just flip out with this tab. I'm gonna go through it really quick, guys, because you've been watching me for 1.5 hours at least. This flips out. Lovely vintage piece. I think 90% of all the things in here, or the ephemera pieces and such, are from vintage papers. I really love it. A hidden paper clip that I made from one of these blocks. It's just really cute. Piece of paper. This flips out again. Another pocket. This I did not make during the 100 day project, but I really love this one. There's another video on this one as well. Somewhere. I'm gonna put it in my favorite videos, guys. Yes, I'm doing a playlist of my favorite videos. Just in case you miss me on Saturdays when I'm not filming. Another one of these cards. Now for the next signature, this is the writing board. I did this one on camera It is a vellum piece with architectural blueprint on it, on another sort of blueprint type of. It just goes really well. And this is a negative from A Beautiful Home. That's going to be Gunther's and Gretchen's home. Yeah. Another one of these envelopes. Flippy thingy. Labels. Yes, guys, I just realized I did not show you the labels. I did not show you the labels. I am very, very sorry. That was day 98, so it's 2 days ago. I made a bunch of these labels. Very fun project to do. I have, I think, at least 4 videos on labels now. So I am sorry I skipped that one, but it's day 98. More paper, more flip outs. Showed you this one. Paperback, vintage paperbacks for coffee. The flip over. Yeah, just put a card in here because it sort of already had a natural sort of tuck spot. I put another one of the labels here to have as a tab. We love this one. Put a lovely little trinket here, this charm with a button. Lovely place for stamping. I did not get around to it. This was a whole project. I love it. Why did I not find this in the 100-day challenge? Well, it's probably, I don't know, probably somewhere. I love this one. Absolutely love it. Flip thingy. A lovely decorating. This flips open. And it's a pocket. Ledger. Pocket with a envelope. Tab thingy. Flip out thingy. So many lovelies. So many lovelies. Tabs. This is Hannah, his mom. Another tab. A vintage envelope. We made this envelope from the masterboard, the stamped masterboard. And then this, of course, which is all sorts of loveliness. I just love this, love this. And the compartment on the back that I made. Was it yesterday? Yesterday. Yes. So, the lovely Gunther. I got really confused. I was like, this was a day somewhere. It was. I have my list. I skipped from day 83 to 85. So I missed 84. This is actually day 83. Love this. I used Tim Holtz stamps. Yes, I did a lovely background first. And then used the label frames from Tim Holtz. And the entomology set. And some specimen thing. It's a lovely project. And I missed it. I am so sorry, guys. I am not filming it over again because, you know, we've been filming for hours and hours. Guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me for the past 100 days. There are a lot of you guys who are religiously watching every day, have seen every episode. Will I do it again next year? I honestly don't know. I'm hoping I can. Let's see how it will work out. But still, I have to tell you guys, I am not disappearing. No, I am not disappearing. In fact, I'm just taking 1 day off. I'm taking 1 day off tomorrow. I already have a video for Sunday. It is a Happy Mail unboxing. And then I'll be back on Monday. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to have 5 videos during the weekdays. Yes? So no video on Saturday, and once in a while a video on Sunday, which will also always be an unboxing, a thrift haul, a Happy Mail, or something other than paper crafting. But you're just gonna have to miss me for 1 day a week. Just 1 day. I need lunch. I've started filming at 9 o'clock. It is now 2:30 in the afternoon. Yes, so hungry. Very hungry. Guys, I need to thank all of you for watching this series. I love you all. And I need to thank all the other YouTube creators and Instagram creators out there who inspire me every day with new projects and such. Especially Rachel from Roxy Creations. I first saw the 100 Day Project on her channel about 2 or 3 years ago, and I joined in last year. Unfortunately, she's not doing it this year, but that's okay. Other artists are doing it. Artie Maze, Andrea from Artie Maze, Eva Bohemian Crafting, Rach from Rach and Bella, and lots of other ones here and on Instagram. Let's decide together. We're all gonna join in next year, right? So Yes, I'm doing it next year. I just, you have my word. I'm going to do it. Unless my channel doesn't exist anymore. But that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Guys, I'll be back again Sunday because I already filmed that video. I am taking the weekend off. Yes, I am doing nothing. I'm doing nothing. And I'll be back again on a Monday with another paper project. Until then, bye guys. Have a lovely weekend.